my key to my Audi. Start it up, then I'm out. All right, YouTube. I'm about to install this walbro 450 fuel pump. I'm gonna add it to my low pressure fuel pump. And this is the kit that I got. This came from walbro and all this other stuff I just bought. This is to tap into my boost, my meth boost. For whenever it calls for 4 PSI, this is going to close to ground out this and cause it to run at 4 PSI. I tested it by unplugging my boost to my meth, drove it, put my meter on at 4 PSI. This closes and it should send power, well, send ground in order for this pump to start, because this is going to be hot wired in. But this is what we got. We got some red wire, black wire. And this is what I'm going to strap to the fuel pump when it comes in. I'm not going to use my original one in the car. I ordered another one so I can just add it on there, put it together, and then drop it in when I feel like it. Right now I'm just going to do the wiring. The fuel pump ain't came in yet, but I'm going to run all the wires so that when I do get it, it'll be easy to do. Just drop in. All right, this is the schematic that I got online on how to wire it. In my case, it's probably different. This is going to be my white wires. You don't have white there, so just follow the relay on here. My white is going to come from the ignition to this. I mean, not the ignition on to this. So found some power to your one of your fuses, and this is ground is going to come from my boost switch to this, and the other side of the boost switch is going to go to the ground, so that when I call for my pump, when it calls for boost, it'll ground out and connect. But here's the schematic I'm gonna follow. Also has another one. Also have another one here. Let's see if I can get to it. Yeah, that one. Huh. Anyway, I just put the pictures up. I'm going back and forth with this deal, but this one. All right, so first thing first, we're just gonna go wire by wire. We're gonna start with this wire, wiring to the ignition, run it all the way back to the trunk. Lift this up. That's what that's for. I just found that out not too long ago. And we're gonna wire it's another ground here. We're gonna use that wire for ground. But I'll show y'all what I do and how to do it easy. We're gonna tap into some fuses here. So this is why I tap into my boost here, to my meth injection. And I hooked it up and drove it to make sure that switch worked. Should come on at 4 PSI. Okay, to remove this back seat, all you do is lift those tabs up on all four. Pull up on this side, just tug up. It's pretty hard to do. Probably first time doing it. And pull up on that side. And look what I got here. But it's pretty clean back here. So you want to lift this up so I can run the wires, and that should be my fuel pump down there. Do that later. So that's how you take that rear seat out in order to access it. Okay, I got some wire ran. I went through here, up, back to back seat. Okay, oh crap, hold on. All right, y'all, ran some wire. Well, I got the wire ran. I'll show you what I did. The black and red, which is the ignition on, and the ground is gonna go to my hop switch. I just shot it up through here. I let the back seat down, fed it through over there. So you got the back, hold on. Of course, took the back seat out. I ran the wire along here, all along there. I didn't have to remove any of this. I just stuffed it in here. All right, I got my fuel pump in. This is how I'm basically gonna sit in there. Strap this walbro to this fuel pump like this, to the basket, screw down. It's just something to hold it. I'm not gonna screw this down too tight. It's just enough to hold it. And I have to drill some holes up here to stick these two wires out. And they can make some gas silicone that I got to, fill in up there. But this filter's gonna sit down here. And with this, I got a T. It's gonna basically sit like this. This end is gonna go here. Pick another hose to go here, and a hose here to there. And it's gonna sit like that there. All right. And get back to y'all when I get another step further. All right, I just wanted to show you, in order to take this hose off, just get a razor blade, ever so slightly slice it, and spread it apart with a little flathead screwdriver. Same with up here. Just get a razor blade, just slice it. Slice it lightly though. And if that don't do it, slice it again. And then it should split open like that, or you can just slide it off and put your hose in. That's it. That's all. Somebody tell me what's this for. I have no idea, but we're not worried about that. All right, and that's it for that. We're gonna get this hose 5/16, slide it in here, get the hose clamps, tighten it up. Hold on, clean this camera. Here's how it's gonna look. That's it. This, that, put a T there. That's got a little clamp here, just to keep it from moving. You can have this loose, it don't really matter. I drilled a hole there with this. Stick some wires through it, and I'm a silicone it. They got some fuel silicone I haven't bought yet, but fill it up with silicone, let it dry, then start it up. All we do now is drop it in the car, plug that little piece up right there, snap this piece on. That's it. That's pretty much it. Plug these two up, and I'm gonna wire my walbro. Wire this in. Should be good to go. Of course, I got to put that level sensor right there. Let's do it.
Run my keys to my Audi, start it up, then I'm outie. Try to catch me, won't get bounty. Where yeah, never found me. At your here, won't blast. Strike 2, cheap ass. Strike 3, your ass. Please, please, don't ask. Whiplash, whiplash. Launch mode like a gun blast. See a chick, ain't thick. I'ma get and get a whiplash. Fast cars. Ball 1, no fraud. Love muscle, ball form. One reason, attract bras. Damn, man. Hey, you ain't playing. I like that though. Hey, the beat dope too. Hey, I'm always kick back while you spit that. Hey, come listen to this nigga right quick. Hey, he spit some fresh stuff. Don't want you, coward nigga. Never sweet, sour nigga. For me, jawbreaker. Before I leave, need an hour nigga. 12.
Got that fuel pump in. Man, it was hard. You had to put it together inside the tank. Now I just got to hook up these 2 wires and I'm done. Let's go. It was super hard. Never do it again. All right, y'all, finally got it in. I asked some guy at Quaker Instagram, whatever his name is. I can't remember. I'll probably put it down in the description. How in the hell did he fit that inside of this little hole? And he said he think they put it together inside of it. So what I did was took the hose off the top of the pump, dropped it down in there. I had to pretty much shove it all in there, and then put the float switch on with my hands. Pretty hard putting the float switch on inside of the tank, but nonetheless I got it. All I do is hook up these 2 wires, bought some silicone to silicone these hoses. They got gas silicone, so don't bash me on it. Unless you guys know something else, hit me up. But that's it. It wasn't too bad now that I'm done, but it was a pain in the ass. Everything looks good. Car started right up. No problem. This is pretty tight. So we're looking good. That's it. That's all. Like I said, all I gotta do is hook these 2 wires up, run them through here, red to red, black to black. And whenever I get 4 PSI boost, that walbro 450 gonna kick. Right here on my pump, I had released this, put it together. I threw the pump down inside the tank, squashed this in, and then put the clamp on. Don't worry about my hands. Like I said, I had gas on it, still gas on it. I just wiped it off, so my hands is assy as heck. But anyway, I put this on while I was inside the tank, Then this was off. I took that off, and I reached my hand down in there and clamped it on. That's how I was able to hit this flow switch back up. Make sure it's snapped in place. And other than that, there's nothing to it. Of course, I plugged it in. Down here, just one plug here. One plug there, the gas line here. That's pretty much it. Car's running, so I'm happy. And this is the OEM pump. I'm gonna keep that laying around. Still got gas and I ain't want to dump it out. I may miss the bucket, but great success. All right, so let's do a quick recap. I got my black and my red. My red is going to this 7.5 amp fuse. What fuse is that? I have no idea. I just picked one and stuffed it in there. And that's going to the back, down here, all the way to the back. And my black wire on one side of the hop switch is going to the back, and the other side is black, is going to this ground here. And of course, I got my boost tapped there from my meth boost. Or you can buy y'all one of these ECS tuning. This is where it's going in at. You gotta take all that stuff off to get to it. But yeah, that's where I'm tying in the fuel pump hop switch too. Like I said, those two black wires is going. I'll show you this first. That one black wire, I'm sorry, from the hop switch is going to this. It's going to my relay. Right, and the white and that red white wire from the fuse box is going to the white wire on my relay. It's going to my white wire on my relay. Like I said, 85 and 86 is black and red. Pick either one. I mean, black and white, black and white, black and white. 85, 86, black and white, pick either one. All right, and then I got my yellow. I think the yellow is number 87. Yellow is 87, going to the walbro fuel pump. Yellow 87, walbro fuel pump. And red, and blue is going to this fuse, this 30 amp fuse. On the other side of the 30 amp fuse, taking power from this battery. Y'all saw it in the pictures. Just anywhere in the battery. You can put it here, put it anywhere you want to. I ran out of red wire, so I had to tie that up. So that's pretty much it. I'll mount this some way. Just ain't got around to it. And this red wire is nothing. So let's recap. 85 white, white, which is your 12 volts. 86 is what I got, ground, either or. 30, I got power. It should be my blue. 87 should be this yellow, going to my walbro fuel pump. And this red is 87A. So don't worry about that. Pretty easy. The wiring is pretty easy. Then we get back here. Yeah, all I got was wire nuts. I'm gonna put a light here, like I said, black, red. Black is ground, red is power. I'm gonna hook up an LED switch so whenever it turns on, I could be able to see it. This lock ring, y'all, when y'all putting this lock ring back on, make sure that this fuel pump is seated correctly over here. And make sure you tighten this down tight. After you tighten it down, tighten it some more. If you think you got it, then just still tighten it some more. Tighten it until you can't tighten it no more. Tighten it until you break one of these damn things. That's how you know you got it. I done broke a couple of them, so I'll just get another one next time I have to do a fuel pump. Probably never have to do it again. But I was getting something leaking right there. So what I did is tighten it down until I can tighten them more. And leave this on there. Do not take this off. Just leave it on there. It's a cap. The other one don't. The other one that has a plug on the bottom of it. So it's not a breather. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Hit like, subscribe. Talk to me. This bad boy here fast. put my signature on it because I do all my work. I did probably everything except for the test pipes and took out the resins. I ain't want to buy a welder. Here she is. I really rigged this up here. Look at that. It's going out too bad. When I get another intake, like I said, I'll put another one up. It's my rigged up meth. I didn't want it coming out, so I silicone that in. It's pretty hard. I just cleaned the engine bay, y'all. I had a misfire in 1 and 3, so I put the OEM plugs in there until I get some NGK 9 plugs. Gap that 25 I'm gonna put in here. But it's still running nice and strong. I feel like it's pulling a little bit more up top too when I install that fuel pump. I just need to retune. I need a special tune for her. Hook me up, somebody. There she is, y'all. Hit that like button, comment, talk to me. Audi out. Audi 5000.
Where my keys to my Audi. Started up, then I'm outie. Try to catch me, won't get bounty. Where yeah, never found me. Got your here, on blast. Strike 2, G pass. Strike 3, your ass. Please, please, don't ask. Whiplash, launch mode like a gun blast. See a chick, ain't thick. I'ma